Tonight, UCI, the non-commercial radio station broadcasting 24/7 from UC Irvine, attracting listeners and DJs from throughout this coastal community. Rachel Bradley gives us a tour.
In an unassuming trailer on the campus of UC Irvine, college students and community members are coming together to send out a unique signal on the radio dials around Orange County.
From the Album Swinging Bridge on KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, it's now 11:15 in your morning.
KUCI first went live in 1969 with this.
Sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You are my candy girl. Can't light a Christmas tree.
Now in its 40th year of operation, KUCI is home to some of the most original programming in college radio today.
The music philosophy at KUCI is to play only new music, essentially new artists, unheard artists. Maybe somebody's been around for a while, hasn't been a big seller. The rule of thumb at KUCI is if an artist has been in the Billboard 200 or 100, we will stop playing them.
There's no commerciality to it. It's not, we're not trying to sell anything. We don't have anybody to like come after us and say, you're not playing this, you're not playing that, you're not selling this product, you're not selling that product. We have no ads. We can do whatever we want, essentially, and that we do. Like, we have a show that plays only musicals next to a reggae show, next to a show where a guy reads out of books and plays fiddle music, and next to a punk show, next to a country show, and it just keeps going on like that, like noise into world music, into whatever.
They tune into KUCI because they want something different and something fresh, and that's what our station provides, a new perspective or new ways to discover new music.
Though their shows may be drastically different in style, KUCI DJs share a passion for radio.
It's a place to hang out, it's a place to talk to people, socialize, do your radio show, of course. So I don't really see doing radio as work, it's more something for me to enjoy.
The entire thing with most of the DJs here is we all do our shows not because we want to be big radio personalities, it's just because we just love music so much.
My show name is Umbrella Party, and I play mostly new rock and stuff I find on MySpace. I like to go on MySpace and look around for, you know, the bands that have like 500 friends, but they're really awesome, and get the word out about them.
You see other DJs playing other music and you're like, well, that's awesome, and you listen to their shows and you learn about new bands that way. We're turning, hopefully, listeners onto those bands, but then we are turning each other onto new bands. Especially me, like I've learned about so many bands from just having a show in here 2 quarters, so I love it.
In my life, I've never understood why people listen to nostalgic radio. I don't know why they listen to a station that plays 15 songs over and over. I've never understood that, because the joy of music to me is the joy of discovering, the joy of being surprised by new sounds and new people and just amazing stuff.
Student DJs often find that their time on the air is as valuable to their college experience as their hours spent in the classroom.
My first year of college, I was kind of lost. I didn't really meet that many people and stuff, but then at the end of the year when I got involved in KUCI, it just opened a community within KUCI where you have a place to go and you have people to talk to and something really fun and interesting to do.
When somebody comes through KUCI and spends a quarter or a year or 4 years here at the station, they come away with a lot of skills that their peers in college don't get. I mean, beyond the technical training and the process of producing and creating and doing a radio show, they learn a lot of skills in terms of kind of managing themselves, managing projects, and managing people.
I'm just going to do a quick announcement, say you're listening to KUCI, and then after that I'll play music. Next block we'll talk.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It does take a lot of time doing the interviews, editing the interviews, setting up the interviews, getting CDs. Everything takes time, but I see it as just as much of an educational value as my college, really.
Though not a part of the academic world of UC Irvine, community DJs are an integral part of the station.
Well, most students are only here for about 4 years, and then they move on. But people like me from the community are here for, you know, a decade or more. So we've got one DJ that's here, been over here for 30 years, almost since the beginning of the station back in 1969. So It's really interesting to see so many people that love the music, but it's amazing the power of radio.
It's great to have community members as a part of our KUCI family because they do bring that involvement, that sort of perspective from the community. There's a little more experience, sort of life-lived experience, and I think anytime you can bring these different perspectives to the radio station, I think it's to our benefit.
Over the years, KUCI has played host to many local and nationally touring bands.
It's really cool. It's really great to bring a band here. I've had a lot of cool bands, and I had the Walkmen on, I had Islands on, I had Akron Family on, I had Mike Watt here with Kira for Dose. Like, when I just think about it, it just boggles my mind how many cool people we've had here.
KUCI's public affairs programs have also had their share of marquee guests.
We've been very fortunate to attract some tremendous talent.
It is on the Academy Award shortlist for Best Documentary Feature. Abhisuk Prasath, welcome to film school.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
We've had Philip Glass, John Turturro, Frederick Wiseman, Haskell Wexler.
Though just a small sliver on the radio dial, KUCI offers both its DJs and the university community a place for artistic expression, new ideas, and shared vision.
You can come to a radio station with your talents or with your ambition or both, and you can come up with new things to do. You can learn from other people. It's a great creative outlet, and I think it's true with KUCI as well as college radio in general, so everybody should give it a try.
I don't do this because, you know, I have some goals, so no one's paying me to come here. You know, I'm here because I want to be here, because it was done for me, and I want to do it for other people. So that's really what keeps me coming back.
This is Rachel Bradley at UC Irvine.
KUCI streams online, so if you'd like to hear more from these eclectic DJs, go to kuci.org. That's our program for tonight. State of Minds will be back in the spring. Until then, thank you for being with us. I'm Shannon Bradley.